Hey guys, it's
It's
the
the
Davidsons,
Davidsons.
and welcome back to our channel once again. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys my honest opinion and just laying out my feelings about how I feel about Jen's hair. See, Jen brought up this whole cutting her hair business like since we were like dating, like very early on too, not like once we like later on, but like somewhere in the beginning. She's like, you know what? I would cut my hair. I've done it before. I was like, no. But the reasons were different then than now. Kind of the same, but not. Like back then, it was like just a lot of work, and to get it how she wanted, it would just take extra time. And now we realized why it was like that. But that was the beginning reason. It's like, oh, it's too much work. I have a lot of stuff going on. Yada yada yada. And
It
I
was
like,
basically just to make my life
this
easier.
isn't about you.
Then why
And
am
I was
here?
like, just so we could see your reaction. And I was like, nah, like I'll leave. Like that's ridiculous. You just want the easy way out. Like,
These are straight facts. He said he would divorce me if we were married, and I cut my hair.
I was like, no, because that's not the person I married.
All right.
I mean, I think that's fair, and that's a big decision. That changes a lot about your appearance. You can't just be going out here doing stuff like that without like discussing things. But anyway, so I was like, no way, no way, no way, no way. Like that's just being lazy. Like just get up earlier, do your hair. And yeah, I know some people out there, but it's a lot of work. And yeah, there's a lot of things that's a lot of work, guys.
It is
And
a lot
like,
of work.
and that's not the point. I appreciate the work that goes into it. Like I understand it's a lot of work. Like it takes effort to get up and make yourself look good and not just roll out of bed all bummy. Like it takes effort, and I understand that.
Can I just say
appreciate that.
one thing? So my rebuttal to all of this was that one, I had a baby. Two, I was working. Three, it was a lot of work. Like I don't have straight hair. Y'all seen I don't have straight hair. Girls can wake up.
Excuses.
Girls,
What are you talking about?
let me just say what I gotta say.
Hurry up, man.
Girls can wake up in the morning. Girls with straight hair can wake up in the morning and like just look at themselves and they look beautiful. But curly hair, especially my type of curly hair, literally I have to redo my hair every morning. Like if I want it to look nice every single day, I have to wake up and like shower and wash my hair basically all over again, and it's like an hour process.
All right. Anyway,
It's
so
an hour process.
okay, whatever. Excuses. Initially, I was like,
It's
nah,
not excuses.
No way in hell. Not acceptable. I don't like it. I was like, show me any girl bald, and I bet she look better with hair.
He did say that.
And I still stand by this.
And
I
we went
still
through-
stand by this to
We
this
went
day.
through a ton of girls.
I stand by this to this day. I'm not saying they're ugly without hair. Like that's not what I'm saying at all. I
He's saying
think some
ugly.
girls do pull it off and it looks good. But whether she looks good or not, she looks better with hair. Period. Just period. Period.
Okay.
Period. Anyway, so I was completely against it. Now, fast forward to like maybe 15 weeks ago. Exactly that date. 15 weeks ago, because I have messages from Jen's friend. So Jen made us she brought this up again. Now we're married, we're living in our new house and everything like that. And she brought
you
the whole
talking
cutting
about
my hair
Nam?
thing again. Can't be saying people's name on camera. And she brought out and she brought up the whole hair thing again. And I was like, no, not happening. And then she posted on Instagram like, I would cut my hair, but Shawn would divorce me. She posted this on her story. And then I remember like it was yesterday. And then I guess her friend commented on her and like, LOL, no, he wouldn't. And she sent me like a screenshot of her post saying that like she would cut her hair, but she would divorce, or that I would divorce her. And I responded, yep. And she sent that message.
I screenshotted it and sent it to her.
She screenshotted and sent it to her friend. And then her friend was like, what? I'm gonna text him right now. Bet. So I get a message from her friend. This is late at night. This is like 11 o'clock. It was like late. We were laying in bed. It was pretty late. And I was like, what is going on? So this girl's like, you can't divorce Jen, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, LOL, I understand. You know, it's not like, whatever, do what I want. I'm like, okay.
No.
And then she just kept going on and on and on. And I was like, all right, what's this about, man? Like, what's happening? So she's like, Jen wants to cut her hair. Think about how beautiful she'll look. And I was like, no. Like, what are you talking about? And she's like, it's so liberating. Like, think about how much time. Like, she was giving me everything, like all the pros about not having hair. Like stupid stuff too, but it was funny. Like, think about how much water you'll save. Like, stuff like that. I was like, what? From just like not washing your hair as much and things like that. But I mean, she brought some points about it being liberating and it does save time and like stuff like that. And I was like, I understand all that, and I get where she's coming from, and that like how it's I guess not really like a forced standard, but kind of like a forced standard. That wasn't exactly her words, but kind of like it's a forced standard that they like women have to have long hair or have a certain type of hair, which I completely get why some women feel like that for sure. But that's not what I was really trying to get at. Like you need a certain type of hair or anything like that. I just personally like hair. Like I like hair. That was one of the beauties of Jen. And
It
was. It definitely was. You know. So, but she did also say like. And at this point, like, I'm, like, not, like, worn down, but, like, we're talking, and we were getting really into it, and, like, it was getting deep, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, no, it was a good conversation, though. She was really cool. And she was like, well, and then that kind of explained to her, like, I understand that it's a lot of work, and it's not really about that. Like, it is, but it's not. Like, I appreciate the work that someone puts in to take that extra step that someone else wouldn't necessarily do. You know what I'm saying? Because I think personally I take extra steps to make sure I look good when I go somewhere, or just regardless, even if I'm in the house, right? And I appreciate when someone takes that step too. Just like with working out for me, like I don't have to work out. Like I do it for me though, because I like the way I look. And most people don't work out because they say they don't have enough time, but I make the time to do it. That was the example I actually gave her too. But at the end of it, she was all like, well, like you had some good points, and she also had some good points. And she was like, at the end of the day, you kind of have to do what makes Jen happy, right? Like you don't want to put an unnecessary strain on her. And I was like, man. It's literally what I said to myself. I was like, man, why she had to go and say that? Like, now, am I going to be bad guy and be like, forget Jen's feelings. It's all about me. And I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, like, this is someone I want to spend my life with.
I have a great
and oh man. And I was like, you know what? If it really makes her, if she really wants to do this that bad, she knows how I also feel about it, how I don't necessarily like the idea of it. But if something she really wants to do despite of that, then she must really want to do it. So I was just kind of like, all right. So I told Jen the next day, I was mad too. I was sulking. I was like, you can catch it if you want to. And I walked away.
I was like, oh, what happened?
And I walked away. And I told her friend messaged me and everything like that. But that's kind of when I made my peace with it. And she didn't really do anything for a while until recently, like 2-3 weeks ago now. She brought it up again, like, hey, can I actually cut my hair?
It was like a month ago.
Yeah, and the reasons were a little bit different this time, which made me even more on board. It was kind of like
my hair was damaged.
Her hair was damaged, which is why it was so hard for her to style it, and why it wasn't lasting as long, and why it required so much extra work than it normally would, and it wouldn't even last as long or look as good. So for me, it was easier to get on board because now it's like a means to an end. It's not like she's cutting her hair and this is going to be her new style, and she's just going to be bald forever. Don't do that. I still can leave. I'm joking, guys, but it's a means to an end, and I get it. And it's like it's a sacrifice for more later on, right? So it's like, okay, I can get on board with that. She doesn't look bad. She's not ugly or anything. So it's okay, you know? So I'm okay with it. But obviously I'm not really a fan of the no hair thing. Like, it does look good on people, but I don't prefer it, is basically how it is for me.
All right, so now I have questions.
This is a part of this.
How did you feel when you were cutting off my hair?
It was fine. Honestly, it was kind of fun doing the act of doing it was kind of fun. Like, I didn't mind because obviously I didn't know how she looked until it was done. But cutting her hair was fine. I felt like it was kind of cool doing it. Once it got like super low, I was kind of like, like she's starting to look like a little boy. I don't know about all this. Like, oh. And
the jokes started coming up.
Yeah, I was making little jokes, but I was kind of serious. But it wasn't bad.
Okay, so now do you regret cutting my hair?
No, I don't. Again, I don't regret it because it means to an end, and you don't look ugly. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't look like a man, but like she says, like different features, obviously. Like, so I mean, no, I don't regret it. And again, it is a means to an end for you to have better hair and regrow your hair, I guess, to be more beautiful and just healthier. So I support that. Like that, I support. If you're doing something to be better, I support. I always support someone bettering themselves, no matter what the road may look like to get there. That I support.
So...
Okay, Lino, I should get a kiss, a hug, Best Husband of the Year award.
Okay. So, how would you feel if I kept my hair short?
I'm not discussing this on the camera. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it doesn't look bad. I don't like it, and that's definitely have to be a conversation because now it's like I don't like it, but you really want to do it, and it's gonna be like, all right, well, why?
Honestly, I don't think I would
get on board with it?
Because I actually like having long hair. Like he said, I did this more because of the damage situation. I know, like, you hit the awkward stage when your hair is kind of like...
That's when it looks rough.
Yeah, it's like mid, and you can't tie it, but you can't, like, really style it. It just gets weird at a certain point, so I don't know. And that's going to be a rough patch for me, but I'm going to grow it out. Like, I feel like just the normal stage of growing it out, like, from now until I get to the afro section, like, that's long enough time of me having this hairstyle.
That's fair.
Because eventually I get tired
a
of
couple
things.
months to get there
So,
anyway.
yeah. So I think it'll be plenty of time. Like, I'll be over it by the time my hair gets to that stage.
Good. But yeah, no, guys, that's just again, it's a preference thing, right? Again, not to say girls that have short hair or that cut their hair are ugly. No, I've seen girls that cut their hair and I'm like, yeah, they look great. I just personally think that they may look better with hair, or I prefer them with hair. And not that I like short haircuts and stuff like that, like short hairstyles or whatever, but just the bald look isn't really for me, like as far as like a preference on someone, you know what I'm saying? Like what I like to see. But it's not that it's ugly at all. I've seen some girls with it that look great. So that's my take on it. You still look good. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. That's just how I feel about the whole hair situation. Don't take it the wrong way. Get down in the comments. He sucks. Divorce him. You should leave him. He's the worst. That's just my opinion, guys. But whatever. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. Doesn't really change how I feel. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you stuck it through till the end, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let me know actually how you feel about it. Let me know if you think I took the right approach. I'm okay with hearing that. If you don't, that's fine. I'm not gonna get butthurt about it. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you like Jen's hair now or if you liked it before.
Yeah. Do you like me better bald or do you like me better with hair? Because I got a lot of comments saying that they like this style on me better.
So okay, so before I go, I think when girls say that, it's just women supporting women to uplift them, which is great. But let us know if you really like it down below. Like, it looks good, but let us know if you prefer her with this. That's the better question. Do you prefer her with the short hair or with the long hair?
They said they preferred.
All right, guys, let us know down below. Thanks for watching, and until next time.
All right, bye, guys.